This is episode 17 of Off the Edge with me, Cam Jordan, on the podcast. I can't wait to tell you what's coming up this episode. We talk about the playoff picture around the league finalized in Week 18. We're going to talk about Saints-Falcons game and perceived disrespect and my lack of caring. We're going to talk about the drama over Jamaal Williams' TD play that led to this disrespect. And, you know, then we're going to come up and interview my dog, Darius Slay, Big Play Slay, with the Philadelphia Eagles headed into the playoffs, which I wanted to be. Stick with me. Stay tuned. When we come back, Off the Edge with me, your host. All right, let's get into it. First of all, right after the game, one of the first questions I fielded was, "Hey, what are your future plans for next year?" What are you even talking about? Have you never heard me say I'm playing till year 15? This last year, I loved football. I might have even fell back in love, even more so with football. This year alone, you know, we was almost healthy until week 11, coming out of a bye week somehow. How do you get hurt after the week after a bye week? Like, normally you heal up during bye week. I was like, I'm feeling great. We go play Atlanta at Atlanta. Ludacris comes down the rafters. T.I. leads the team out at the beginning of the game. Mike doesn't work, but they come out there. They've got all this energy, hoorah. Ludacris comes down from the rafters at like halftime, third quarter, whatever that was. And they had, great entertainers like CeeLo Green, who they irritated on the sideline, not being able to direct them right. It's probably because they're too big. Atlanta Falcons were too busy trying to figure out a way how to add in music or however they do that, or add in crowd noise, however they do that. Then they ticked off TLC. They had the Lisa Left Eye Lopez dancers or something along the lines, and then it was T-Boz and Chili coming out, but they only gave them like a 10-second cameo out of a great song. Like, they deserve better, but it's cool. It's the Falcons, which led us to us losing that game, and then they had to come to New Orleans. I mean, I love that rivalry game just because I hate them. My guy Colin Sanders came from the Chiefs, and after the first time we played them, he was like, "I understand. I hate these guys." I mean, it just is what it is. But again, that week 11, 12, whatever that is, coming off a bye week, fourth quarter, couple minutes left, guys fall on my leg. I end up with the high ankle sprain, which I'm not sure why it's labeled a high ankle sprain. It was higher than that. It was like shin area, tearing my syndesmotic something or other. And then, wanted to play, compounded that high ankle sprain with the low ankle sprain that following week. Now because of that, you're doing all this stuff to overcompensate. You've got, some slight knee issues. Like at some point, the body was breaking and I refused to be broken. During the season, there was, the high ankle, low ankle, some knee activations that had to happen, which led to continue playing, a slight herniated disc in the neck. It was always something this last 7 weeks of the season. And I'm just so blessed to have made it through all 17 games, all 18 weeks of the NFL season. And I wanted so much more for our team to capture our potential, to lead us into the playoff picture. We head into our final 3 games. Where we needed to beat the Rams, the Buccaneers, and the Falcons to control our destiny. We went 2 of 3. We lost to the Rams, and then, of course, beat Tampa Bay at Tampa Bay, and then destroyed Atlanta when they came over to New Orleans. So that just is what it is. I just hate that my 13th year in the league was sort of messed up by injury. But you can never see, you can never really just hold yourself back, man. I'm all about this game. So long story short, I'm playing till year 15 until I tell you otherwise. It's Cam Jordan and the New Orleans Saints, black and gold, and Cam Jordan just go together. Let's get into outside perception. In this game, when you get up on a team, normally you take a knee. When you're up by 2 or 3 touchdowns, and we were probably going to do that. I believe the call for the last game of the Falcons-Saints game, the Saints-Falcons game, where we handedly beat the Falcons, I think they went up 14 points early or something like lines like that, and nobody even had a bead of sweat on the brow. You knew that this was their Super Bowl. This was the best chance that they had to swing at us, and we took that punch on the chin, ate it, spit it back out, and kept on going to work. And next thing you know, the score was not close. We'd like to say we handedly beat them, destroyed them in the run game, held them to under 3 yards a carry, and that's Bijan Robinson and Cordero Patterson. Didn't let the quarterback escape out the pocket, sneak around, and when you have things like that, that leads you to success. I mean, so we're sitting there with like under a minute change left, 41-17, and our defense goes out there. Tyrann Mathieu gets an interception, and I blame it on Tyrann. He gets an interception, runs it towards the end zone like he's going to score. Somewhere in that 20, 30 yards before the end zone, he starts slowing down like it's Miller time. And Miller time, for anybody who doesn't know, is a time where you take a slide, your offense comes out, you take a knee, game's over. Miller time, go have you a beer in the back, man. The game's over. It's Miller time, but also it's the end of the game, so you could just score because at that point, it's so far out of it. Like, if this was Madden and you're beating a team 21 points, you have to give up the sticks after possession. So somewhere in the third quarter with like 10 minutes left, the sticks should have been given up. The white flag was waved. We no mossed Atlanta to the point where, it was what it was, So because Tyrann didn't score, and then he was indecisive about it. It was like, as he was getting tackled, he's like, yeah, I think I want to score. Reaches out, ball on the 1 yard line. Now, from my understanding, we send out a victory formation. I think, the question was posed to DA, hey, do you mind if Jamaal scores? And I don't know if that comes from Jameis. I don't know if it comes from other players. As a defensive guy, I'm just celebrating with my guys. We're hyped up. In my mind, the Falcons is done. At the same time, I'm like, I hope they don't need it. Like, that's just my reservation. I'm like, just score on them. Score on. I was like, put Jimmy in, get him his 90th touchdown because this guy had like 89 touchdowns in his career. What absurdity at tight end. The monstrosity that is Jimmy Graham came back for year 13 to be completed with us. And I was like, man, let the legend get that 90th. But Jamaal goes in, and I wasn't even aware that he hadn't had a touchdown all year. They make a call in the huddle. Everybody's behind it, and Jamaal scores a touchdown. Now, game over. I see, I'm on the sidelines. One of our weightlifting coach guys was like, hey, watch out for your guy, DA. And I was like, what do you mean watch out? I have no idea, like, clearly this escaped me. I'm going to go say what's up to my dog, Calais Campbell. I'm going to go, try and track down my former defensive line coach, Ryan Nielsen, because I didn't even get to see the end of the Falcons game the last time we played them. So, I got to go see my guy, Albert Huggins. I want to go, talk to a couple of my guys over on the other side. And so I sort of peek over, and there's like this little, I can't call it a couple of old guys, but these are the coaches. My guy, DA, Dennis Allen, is talking to Arthur Smith. You know what I found? I was like, is this a disrespectful moment? Because DA went to go talk to him and puts both hands on the front of Arthur Smith's hips, like, bow. I was like, oh, now I take that as just, he was like, calm down, man. Like, calm down. And I'm like, I'm not understanding the ramifications here. And whatever happens, there goes my guy. You can see my guy, Rizzy, our special teams coach. What's his first name? Darren? I've never called this man Darren in a day of my life. But my guy, Rizzy, was like on the side, like, hey, yeah, get out of here. And I'm like, yeah, Riz, go ahead, big dog. And so, we finish the game. We go inside or whatever. And now my guy Jameis is fielding questions about how it's disrespectful to score on a rival team.
Well, I apologize to DA because the play was victory. But I also explained to DA that it was a team decision. And I think when you have a team morale, and I asked the guys, I say, guys, like, what do you want to do? We know how much Jamaal means to this team, and I understood from DA's perspective. So I give him that. But DA didn't condone that at all. He didn't.
Bro, this is the rivalry. This is the rivalry that we strive for. I'm fully behind putting 50 points on the Falcons at any given time. Falcons, Falcants, like what they can't do, beat us at the end of the year in our house. We couldn't do it in 2023, 2024. That puts the the cherry on the season, getting a win and getting a rivalry win. I don't care how it happens. There is I don't care. I wanted 50 points to be put on them. So we go in, and then the outside world is trying to crush my guy Jameis, and that's just is not necessary. You got old heads coming out the woodworks, but they never played for the Saints. They never played for the Falcons. They don't know this Saints-Falcon rivalry. This is a rivalry game. If you're not trying to destroy each other, what are you trying to do in this world? I get it. It's 2023, and everybody wants to be nice. So I had former teammates, Ben Watson, say something about how that's not the right way to do it. I had the OG Shannon Sharp, Hall of Famer, legend, talking about how he cut Jameis. Bro, this is a rivalry game. If you ain't bought in, just butt out. I've talked to all my teammates, man. I ain't hear not a kickback from my teammates. So our squad decent with it. In fact, maybe I guess we should have been in victory formation and ran a straight up power play down the middle. They couldn't stop the run anyways. They're average 6 yards a clip at the end of the game. So what's another yard? Tyree would have scored. There would have been no issue. So that just is what it is. I wish we would have gone for 2 points at the end just to send a better message. We won. You can't stop us. You couldn't stop us. It happened. And so, we'll go into the offseason knowing that we have to be better, because a 9-8 record, guess what it didn't get us? A playoff spot. So we're sitting on a couch, and now I just sound bitter. But next year, hopefully when we have a chance to get into the playoffs and we control our own destiny, you have to take advantage. You can't go 2 of 3. You got to go 3 of 3. You have to be able to win those games. Hell, I'm upset that we lost to the Packers when we were 17 points up. When you don't control your destiny, all you can do is play to the best of your ability and hope. And that's what we were doing Sunday. We controlled, we played to the best of our ability. The better team won. And then we sat down and hoped that we would get in. And that's sort of what happened the last 3 years. And that shit sucks. That shit hurts. I mean, I'm already ready to go into my villain arc. Like, I'm about to go into my bag, my lab. I'm going to take a couple weeks with the family, and I'm going to get back to this football ASAP. I might grow out my beard, cut this hair off, man. It's no sideshows, all attentive to what needs to be the most important thing right now. And that's getting to the playoffs, trying to figure out how to bring a Super Bowl to New Orleans. And when we come back from this break, my guy Darius Big Play Slay is going to chat it up with us on Off the Edge, the podcast. Appreciate you for tuning in, my guy over here on Off the Edge podcast. Me, your host. Don't mind me. I got a sty in my eye from bacteria, something like this. So I'm gonna keep my glasses on. But I got somebody. No. Look. I got somebody who's a 5-time Pro Bowler, a first-team All-Pro. You don't call him by his first name. His name is Big Play Slay, aka Slay. You know what I'm saying?
Come on now, please.
Don't say.
Please don't disrespect the name, y'all. Please don't. It's Slay. It's Slay, y'all.
Man, look, I know from a podcaster to a podcaster, you got your podcast, Big Slay podcast, right?
Yeah, Big Play Slay.
Big Play Slay podcast.
Yes, sir.
Let me not mess that up. Yeah, no disrespect here. From a podcast to a podcast, I appreciate you tuning in, bro. From a player to a player, I still appreciate you. And always. Now, from a guy who's on the couch watching teams get into the playoffs, I'm just gonna be a fan. So I probably can never say go gang green or whatever y'all say over the fly. You could fly some shit like that, because
you can do it.
Y'all got annoying fans. Like, I'm a root for individuals. This is the part of the year where I can root for individuals. I hate that black and gold ain't in it. So I'm a root for my dogs.
Yeah,
you and them.
That's respectful. That's respectful though.
No disrespect. All respect my way.
Yes,
you got you.
I
be rooting for Jalen Hurts. There's key individuals I can root for. I hope all offensive linemen fail. Like, I just that's the part. As much as I root for individuals, I root for the downfall of all. But let's just get into it, bro. Like, are you feeling good? You were playing well, and then you had a little knee bump. You guys got a game Monday, but if anything, I know Big Play Slay came to play. So, like, you're there Monday. I'm gonna turn it on. I'm rooting for my dog.
Yeah. Come on now, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Okay. It's win or go home. So I'm got to be there.
Gotta be.
Got to be there.
You DBs, you never know, bro. Sometimes y'all DBs, I like wide receivers. Get a little of that prima donna.
And that's the new generation. I'm
Yeah.
old school.
Yeah.
I'm old school. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Let
you
me
need
in.
me?
You need me?
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
That's what I'm
Come on
talking
now.
about. That's what I'm talking about. I know y'all confident. What's the mindset and approach moving forward into the postseason now that you guys are set to face the Buccaneers on the road?
Yeah.
On the road.
On the road now. It's gonna be good, man. We got a good vibe going, man. I know a lot of guys in the room and around the world just don't feel like the feeling how everything went with 1-5 in the last couple of games. Not a good feeling for sure going into the playoffs, but
No.
it don't matter no more though, because it's 0-0. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go out here and execute. It's a clean slate, and it's hard to win 11 games. That's what people don't understand. It's hard to win 11 games in the National Football League. So and to get in the postseason. Right now, we're only 14 teams in the postseason. The rest of them just sitting at home, not including yourself, because you're still one of the best ever to do it. But I'm not gonna, not throwing no shade. But
sitting at home,
sitting at home, you know what I'm saying? And we collecting an extra
years.
check. You know what I'm saying? We collected an extra check. We got here working, and now we're still doing the things we love to do, man. Still got a chance to go get this bowl.
Facts. I mean, bro, you went 10-1. Like, that's impressive as hell as it comes.
That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard.
And you're gonna go play the Buccaneers, where we played them 2 weeks ago. Beat them at the crib. Super silent in the stadium. It's not that hard to do.
Y'all did do a little thing. Now I watched the film.
As you're breaking down film, you're going to go against the Buccaneers team that barely beat the Carolina Panthers 9-0. Who they won 2 games this year, 9-0. So I'm just saying, like I'm not saying I'm rooting for you, or maybe I'm just rooting against a divisional opponent. Man,
I feel you though. I feel the same way about a lot of teams. I just want Dallas to get their ass blown the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get blown out. First round exit and go home.
Man, that's this evil intent on the straight division.
I'm talking about evil. Ain't nothing good out. I don't give a damn what's going on.
Look, I put it like this. I got a question for you. If you were to play Cowboys in the playoffs and y'all go up by 3 touchdowns and are sitting at the 1 yard line, offense on the 1 yard line, would y'all go for the tush push, or would y'all take a knee? Let's call it 20 seconds left.
We got a tush push. Come on, let's get in there.
Thank you. Put as many points as possible on your rivalry as you can.
Got to. Definitely the rival, and definitely with Dallas. And that's our biggest rival. And that right now, that's who y'all biggest rival was, Tampa. And you know what I'm saying?
No, it was Atlanta, bro.
Atlanta, y'all biggest one. Yes. Tampa just got into the picture, really.
Tampa's just like this. If the Washington Commanders got good for a couple of years and was like, "Hey, we're rivals."
Right?
Like, relax.
It's really Atlanta.
Man, it's only Atlanta.
Dallas for sure. We tush pushing, so they better be prepared. There's no doubt. There's no doubt about it. Facts, I'm glad Jameis did that.
That's what Jameis.
I loved it.
I loved it.
If you want him to score, you should have came off the ball. Keep us out. I don't care. You can line up. We lined up in victory formation. We don't line in tush push and look like we about to tush push. We ain't tush push.
So exactly. Okay. Hey, it's football. Hey,
it's football.
If a team ever goes in victory formation, I straight up tell the offensive lineman on the other side of me, I'm like, "Hey, brace yourself." What?
Brace yourself. Got to.
Because just in case you mess up in this ball fumble, I'm trying to win. Like I get that. I get that we're quote unquote y'all in victory because y'all have won, but I'm still trying to win. Like I'm winning through.
Definitely at the 1 yard line. I ain't got no intent. Yes, come on, defend every blade of grass.
No doubt. What? No, I got to. Anyways.
Got to.
What do you think about the narrative floating around? The Eagles are frauds because y'all had the 10-1 versus now the 1-5 y'all finished at frauds. That's frauds is a crazy word.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. But that's just how it is. You know how media get. Yes, we on our high horse. Our season was been up and down, as you can say, but 10-1 still hard to win. Got guys that's still working, trying to get themselves together, get body. We had a lot of guys drop. I'm talking about numerous. Definitely in the secondary, linebackers. We got a whole new linebacker core. We didn't start off with D tackles. Everybody getting down. You know what I'm saying? So to come out 10-1 and still make the playoffs. 11-6 and make the playoffs and stuff like that. You got to be, what I'm saying? We're not proud of it, but we going in there like, okay, we getting healthier, we getting better, but we ain't no frauds at all, man. It's hard to be a fraud at 10-1 going to starting season off 10-1.
Man, 11-6. What is fraudulent about these activities?
Back then, 11-5 and 11-6, you down there had a good season. Now it's like, you know what I'm saying?
People create their own narrative.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody think we the same Eagles of 2022. We not. We're not. We're
Man,
not that same team. We lost all coordinators. I lost some key players.
when you get excellent, other teams are going to try and pick at that. Hey, other teams are going to throw money there. Like, hey,
yes, come on, man.
Is that your GM? Let me get that. Oh, is that your offensive coordinator? Is that your quality control guy? You be like, God.
Yeah, damn. They take the whole building then. Because I'm saying we lost some key guys and some key coaches and stuff that help us elevate our game. So and we got new coordinators on both sides of the ball. And then yeah, man, it was tough. We got some new kids and some new positions and people playing all across the world. So
right.
Yeah, man. But it's still, like I said, it's still turning out 10-1 in that process. Still good.
Man, that's what I'm saying.
We couldn't be like
you always want to be better. You always strive for perfection, but like damn 11
yeah, man.
6.
Come on, 11-6, man. Come on, bro. You know how hard it is.
We sat at 9-8, and at 10-7. I'm in the playoffs at the number 4 seed.
You see, I'm telling you, they don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand it. They be just talking. I hate the media and I love them at the same time because they get my name popping a little bit.
Well, how has the defense handled and adjusted the changes happening in the organization? With Matt Patricia taking over the defensive plays, you leading to this.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely want to talk about this players only meeting because those are always interesting. But let's just start off with that. With Matt P taking over the defensive plays, how have you guys handled and adjusted to it?
It was good, man. We know we're still learning. Like a lot of guys, like I'm fortunately one of the guys that know Matt P from Detroit, so I understand what type of philosophy he want out of his defense. So these guys that's just getting around him for the first time, understanding him being in the building. He expect excellence out of a lot of guys. So and his defense basically is based on like sacrifice, willing guys willing to sacrifice. You got guys that love to do this, love to do that, but sometimes he like to do that, because he know other teams love that you do this, so they want you to see let somebody sacrifice, let somebody else do it for a couple plays, and and you do this. And
when you say sacrifice, you mean like DBs having to come in and take down the pile? Or you talking about like, hey man,
of shit, you know what I'm saying?
I gotta ISO myself on this one receiver, even though I like to play sides.
So I was a guy that traveled just on the outside. When he came over, hey Slay, this might be uncomfortable for you. I need you to travel in the slot, and everywhere he go, you go. So I'm like, yeah, okay. Then as I got comfortable with it during practice, it became one of my comforts. So it's just stuff like that, man. He's not saying he putting you in an uncomfortable position. He's just trying to find the best matchup and the best way to beat the offense.
Oh, he's saying he's putting you in an uncomfortable position. Hey, you might be uncomfortable, but for our defense to thrive, this is what I need.
This is what I need out of you. And I'm like, that's what you got to respect out of that coach. He come to you, talk to you about it. So, that's when we was in Detroit. And I said, I got you. Whatever you need me to do, I'll do it.
Right. Now tell me about the player-only meeting. Like, we've had some over the years.
Yeah.
When it's player-led, I feel like that next game you come out with a lot of intention. Like I'm intentionally trying to make statements.
Yeah, it was a good meeting, man. There's a lot of stuff that need to be said to a lot of guys. It's a good thing I always had those, man, because just hear everybody else's point of view, from the offense side and the defense side, and because it's all in one and the special team. So we had to talk. You know what I'm saying? Led with BG, AJ, and Hurts, guys like that, and Fletcher and myself. We sitting there just we kind of let it be an open room, open book, what they think we all need to do as players. And then the captains kind of like, let it to the coaches and stuff like that to go present it to them. And so coaches got to understand it, and we all do. So we just basically kind of just say, hey, let's all just put everything aside. Right now we got 16 quarters. That's what we're looking for.
Right.
Play 16 quarters. So put all aside, man. Y'all do your best. We do our best. And let's just execute together. Let's meet each other 50-50. Right. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it done. No egos. No nothing. The money already made. Your season done.
Right.
Your money's made. If you guys up for contracts,
this is legacy time.
Yeah, they already know they're going to pay you or not already. So now it's legacy. This is your rings and you're holding up that trophy, because I've been on a team, but I already know every player I've been on with that Super Bowl team I went to. Not that we didn't win, but we got history now. We attended the Super Bowl together. So I'm going to know these guys. When these guys come around, we're going to talk about that Super Bowl experience. You know what I'm saying? So
no doubt.
I want to be on the other end about winning it. So
that's players are bought in.
Yeah,
players on the same page, players by the offense, defense, special teams. You know what it takes. Hey, 11-11-11. We need all of us to get this win.
Come on now. I need it. Yeah.
The players are bought in. The coaches are bought in when you had a guy like, Sirianni being willing to take the blame for a player to shield AJ and Jalen Hurts. Like, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on that? Like, does that amplify the trust that you guys have in him? Does that exemplify the trust that you have in him? Like what does that tell us?
Well, I just say just like a player, man. We both been in that position as far as a player on in NFL. So as you're at the field, sometimes when you're doing out there running routes, they seeing everything from the side view. We see everything as in front of us. So you be like, hey, coach, I can get this guy on this move. You know what I'm saying? Or coach, I could do this on this dude and it's gonna work. So I think it takes trust in both areas. You know what I'm saying? Of course you got coach that, hey, you want to trust the coach call because you got to bring the call to life. So it'd be the same thing with me as on defense. Hey, coach, we need to go get in some man right now. Like, he just dumping. We need to get man. Let's get tighter. Or, you know what I'm saying? So it's always that and the third. But on the offensive side, of course, you got way more control because, quarterback can check and do all that kind of stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? They just thought they can make plays. And like, hey, coach. And they just like, hey, that's the quarterback connection. Like, I've been with Calvin in Stafford.
Right.
Calvin said, hey, man, throw that thing up right now. Staff throwing it.
Gotta throw it to him.
Hey, if it worked, coach, cool. If it don't, you got an attitude.
It could have worked.
It could have worked, coach. I got Calvin Johnson. At this point, it's AJ Brown. It's AJ and Tyreek, the one of the best tools in the game right now. So I got AJ one-on-one with somebody, and I go against all my reads. I'm throwing it up there too.
Got to throw it to strong Batman. Sometimes strong Batman gonna get there.
I want him. And we didn't give him $100 million for nothing, just to have him running routes and cutting grass.
Right? No.
No.
At the level that he playing, let him go get that.
Let him go get it. So that's what I think. What it is. Both got to do with a little bit of trust in both sides. So
right. You talk about Matt Stafford and Calvin Johnson connecting. We know you had the Detroit to Philly connect too, but now you got your guy back. I let that slide. Run that back because I know how we initially felt about Matt P. I remember, look, we talked about it on the sidelines some Pro Bowls back and was like, man, buddy said I wasn't an elite corner. And I looked at him like, I'm big play Slay.
Come on, coach.
All pro. Now 5-time Pro Bowler. So
it's big now.
Hey, so did y'all have to have that shout when he came over?
So the whole
sat down and said, look here, brother. Look at these accolades here.
You see him? You see what I'm saying?
Eat those words and let's talk.
28 career picks, five pick sixes, saying all kind of. But I can say, man, he when he first came in, they called me first of all and said, "Hey, Slay, we thinking about hiring Matt P." I said, "Hey, I'm a winner. I know what kind of guy he is. I ain't never disrespect him as a coach. He was a great coach. It's just that us as characters, as men, was just I don't go by that. Yeah, that's the man part. You know what I'm saying? I got morals, he got morals. So I ain't gonna let you disrespect me. I got my own kids at home. You know what I'm saying? So my parents don't talk me like that. So when he got there, I came in OTAs a little early just so I can meet him. You know what I'm saying? So we get a clear understanding because I'm here to win. I hope you're here as well to win. So I don't want no friction. So we came in there, we had a little talk. It went well, man. And ever since then, we've been, cruising to it, smoothly shoulder. So we just, gradually growing every day. We talk about the football all day and all kind of stuff, So it did got better. I think he has become a better person. So it's a good thing that, and I'm a man that believe in second chances. So I gave him a little second chance as we could clean it up. And myself too, because I probably could have went about it a different way, more professionally, just kept it to myself maybe.
Right.
But
man, sometimes
I had to say some shit.
That's what I'm saying. Look, the NFL is carried on high emotions. This game involves people that want to win, and people that want to win, they're not just, they're not just going to accept it. You have to have your emotions on the sleeve. If I don't like some shit during, I'll be like, bro, this shit ain't going to work. Because I want to win. And if you're like putting these plays in because you think that's going to help us win, great. But I will need to feel that as well.
Yes, that's the collective as a group.
That's the collective. Man.
Collective. Because we don't feel it. If you feel it and I don't feel it, that's OV. I can hear it through the headset. If you give the call through the headset, you don't like it. I ain't gonna like it on the jump, off the rip. Come on, coach. Give me another play.
My man Dennis Allen has taken that on the chin a couple of times. Came to him like, hey, you know what? I called a bad play.
Yeah.
But make it clear. Players are the ones that can make this play as great as it can be. You know what I'm saying? Easy. If you guys see a flaw in there and you guys overcome that flaw, bad play on me, great play for y'all. And if I set up a great play that I know y'all can make and y'all don't execute, that's why I need you guys to execute at the highest level. Because it takes the scheme as well as the players.
Facts.
Man,
Same way, man. If they can find a way to just to make it 50-50, boy, it'd be good.
that's
You know,
it.
we got some coaches that's arrogant that just think they just X's and O's and know everything.
I've heard about some coaches across the league. And look, luckily,
Me too. I done heard about them.
I've only had to deal with just a few DCs, coaches that were copacetic. Hey, okay, I understand what he wants. I understand the vision. Okay, now let's try and achieve this vision.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, I done had my hands on a few too myself, man. You know, I had met one that just think he know too much, and I had one that was just smooth and operating. So
right.
I done seen both sides of the ball.
I think I like the ones that like have that little arrogant ego. I know too much to them, versus the this is what do you like to do and what do you like?
Yeah, nah, I need you balanced. Yeah, I need to know. Hey, this is I need you to give me a staple defense, and then this is what you.
This is what you put your head on.
This is what you had on. Like nobody ain't gonna take this from you. But in the other stuff, you got your little fire zones and your this and that. Okay, we could tweak a little bit of that. You can do a little tweak. You know what I'm saying? But
right. Yeah, I need to know what the entree is, and I need to know what your go-to side is.
Yes.
Turkey. Mac and cheese. Don't just you could throw in your greens, your gravy, whatever it is.
I don't need you with two. I don't need
two sides, no entree.
Yeah, I need you. I don't need that turkey as your main course and the ham. No, ham need to be on the side or something. Don't have two main courses on me now.
No doubt.
I gotta pick which one I want now.
I need to know: are you a man guy or are you a zone guy?
Zone guy.
No, you could be both, but I need to know what you'd rather play.
Yes, and then we can make that work. Now I can adjust my ability.
Exactly.
Please and thank you.
And that's why they call you Big Play Slay. But also, where did Big Play Slay come from? Because I've said this over the years. Like, that's Slay. Hey, don't call him by his first name. That's Slay. Yeah. Big Play Slay when he takes one to the crib. Big Play Slay when he gets interception. And more times than not, Big Play Slay when he's following somebody around because that boy getting active. Where did Big Play Slays even start? Was that Mississippi State thing?
Mississippi State. So I got with my he was my linebacker coach at the time. Right now he was the head coach at Georgia Tech, Coach Collins, but now he's the DC at North Carolina right now. So shout out to Coach. He just got the DC job over there. He the one gave it to me. So I always go by Slay already. So I was just making plays. So when I got to
there was no high school D, big D in the house. That's dead. That's dead. Okay. That your whole face straightened up. Okay, yeah. So anyways, it's always been Slay.
Always been Slay. So I was in practice, man. When I got from junior college to Mississippi State, I was playing with the twos and going against the ones offense. So I was always picking them off, pick. And Coach Collins was the one that gave the defense a call for the second unit. So every time I get a pick, that's a big play right there, Slay. And coach like, you know what, came to the sideline. You know what, I'm just going to call you Big Play Slay because you're the only one on our second team make big plays. So I said, okay. They ran off with it. And I was like, damn, there's a little ring to it. And next thing you know, I took off with it, changed my hashtag name and my Twitter name, my Instagram name, everything. I need to go Big Play Slay.
I needed
it.
To the podcast Slay, Big Play Slay, the podcast.
Yeah, come on now.
Look, I've been in this space for a minute now. You dove in. It used to be me and Mark, and now I'm out here all by myself. But,
see now. Look, we can join. Now I gotta get spread from both points. You know what I'm saying? You the D lineman, I'm the corner. We could talk.
Now we can talk at all levels.
You know what I'm saying? Because it takes you to be great for me to be great, and sometimes it takes me to be great for you to be great.
In fact, I love it. I love it when I can be great because you're great. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
When you got the corners out there locked down.
Come on now, we can do some good talking.
I get combos out there. I'm going to be out there looking like Tech, and I'll be out there all hand combos.
Yeah. Come on now.
Need that. When you started? What made you start it? What made you want to give podcast? This perspective? Yeah, this side of it all. Because this side.
It's tough.
Yeah. Normally you just get the hey, this is what we're going through, move on. Do this thing week in, week out. It's different.
Yeah, that thing a low key a job, but it's a fun job though. So I got into it, man. My agency and all them and my marketing people kind of like they had reached out and said, man, Slay personality is just great. Like, how will he be on camera? So I'm like, I don't know about that. I'm just a natural giver. Like I just bring good vibes. I don't know how to talk to no audience that I'm not looking at. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, that shit gonna take time. So but then they threw their money out there. So I said, I gotta find time. So I got to find the time now. You know what I'm saying? They throwing the cash out here. Shoot, let me find out. Then as I kept practicing, I kept watching a lot of guys that was doing it already. I watch Sherm a lot because me and him was on the same pod, so I just watch how he talk, how he trying to handle it, and how he trying to intervene, like interact with the fans that you're not seeing. So I kept learning and learning.
Sherman is one of the third guys. He went to that weak school over there in the northern part of California, the red and white school that just got trashed by the University of California at Berkeley this year. He went to that school. You know, that third, like they got a dancing tree as their mascot. So I'm not knocking it. I'm just simply going to put it out there. You know.
Boy, hey, you a fool.
If it's a rivalry, I hate them to the core. You know,
like, I see.
Love Sherm though. Love Sherm.
I love it.
Hate his school. Love Sherm.
Hate his school. Hate the school.
Can respect Christian McCaffrey. Hate his school. You know, like I hate that he's that cold because he came from that trash school. You know,
that's what I say about AJ all the time. I say, bro, I love you, AJ, but bro, I hate your school, bro. I hate Ole Miss, bro. I hate you, bro. I low-key don't like you, but I love you.
I love you, but I hate where you came from.
I hate where you came from. Should have. And he from Starkville, so he made it worse.
He should have been a dog.
He should have been a dog. So he told me, I wouldn't have been in the league. Yes, you would. You'd have started a trend. You'd have had now all the receivers want to come there. Now they all want to go to Ole Miss.
Well, him and DK Metcalf, that's a hell of a one too.
Come on, and,
then they had never seen a muscular combo like that. Like
I'm talking about straight action figures. I'm talking about straight action figures. Boy, I know you seen the church with both of them boys took their shirt off and they just flexing.
No, first of all, ain't nobody asked for that. Go run a route. Go run a route.
Please, we know y'all swole up, man. Damn, stop making us skinny folks got to work extra hard for this.
First of all, skinny people always got abs anyways, bro. That's easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Now come walk my way when you north of 285. You feel me?
Yeah, and rocked up like that.
Man, then you look like Ben Watson. Man, and the hero. You know? Anyway, let me get you out of here while I'm bullshitting. Oh, man, you think that with all the Pro Bowl that came out, you know, any of your teammates get snubbed? Because on my side, you know, we just had Rashid Shaheed, the need for speed, wide receiver, going in for special teams as a returner. I'm like, how do you not have a Chris Olave going? But then you look at our division, you know, the NFC, and you're like, damn, wide receivers are stacked this year.
They stacked. Yeah, a little bit of snub action going on. Not on my team too much. I feel like I think out of the guys that made Pro Bowl on our team was pretty consistent. You know, I can say myself could have been in there, but I ain't played. But I missed like 5 games, so I was cool with that. But over the league now, there's some snubs over the league now. Because I think I thought y'all young boy number 29 should have got in there. He was picking stuff.
Hey, Paulson was going crazy.
He was going crazy, and stuck up while Marshawn was out. He was going crazy, and then I know you don't like Temple that much because it's in the division, but Winfield for sure got snubbed.
Winfield was going crazy too.
He gonna be all pro this year, so.
If you're all pro, you definitely should be in a Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he gonna be all pro this year.
I'm cool. I'm cool with individuals being excellent as long as it's not the Falcons. You know, like
I don't think nobody for the Falcons. Falcons.
Not a soul. Not a nary, not a nutter. Look, my dog Calais Campbell had 100 sacks this year. I said something on IG and I was like, I really don't get the black and red shit on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna put his old photo of him up there. I put the Jacksonville picture.
Put the Arizona Cardinals photo up on that thing one time.
I'm talking my way back. We not gonna get that.
I text my dog, hey bro, congratulations. Like I'm not gonna celebrate you like I should on Twitter because you represent this that weak organization with the Falcon situation. But I was like, I'm gonna text him. Luckily, I know him. You know,
they offer you $20 million right now. What you doing?
They offer me $40 million right now. What I'm doing? Nothing.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's loyalty
in fact, I might even show up for a day just to be like, this is as trash as I thought it was. It would be.
Just want to be in the building. Just want to see how the building is stinking here. I smell burnt bird in here.
We out.
We out. I feel you. That's how we feel about the Cowboys. I couldn't step a foot in there.
Oh, Jerry Jones world, just to see this is a nice setup. Trash them out.
I be smelling stink when I walk in the stadium. I say, stink in here. I don't like that old turf. For real.
Man, I'm not gonna lie. In terms of fans, though, I don't know who's more egregious. Like Philly fans is more aggressive, but Cowboys fans is just as egregious. Like
I'm telling you, look,
Cowboys fans, we like, you know, vegans that you ain't even asking if he was vegan. He'd be like, oh yeah, them boys. Hey, we were talking about the Suns basketball, just signing, Bradley Beal and Kevin Durant and my boy who's been my barber since I was 16 years old, just bring out his Cowboys jersey. Oh yeah, them boy. Bro, we was talking about the big three and Suns. Man, finish cutting my hair so I can get the hell up out of here.
Come on now. Before you won't be my barber no more.
Yeah, just dang it, Chris. All right. And just get up out of that thing. But Philly fans, look,
it's the worst. I promise you it's the worst.
They done made a bad name for themselves.
Philly, I love y'all. I do. But y'all are the worst fans. Y'all take pride in what y'all like now.
They take pride in being the worst.
Right? They take pride in being the worst. I'm telling you, I ain't never seen somebody that can have a great game, all game, one bad play. Boo. I'm talking about one bad play during the game. Man, look here. That crowd booed at you so fast.
Oh no.
I low key, I want to have a home game because it's just home. Feels always good to be home, playing in the playoffs. I'm glad we're away. Because if something ain't go right, then they'll
definitely. And a playoff game is detrimental. Hey, you need that energy.
I need energy.
Come on.
Them boys gonna be loud
with us.
There's gonna be loud for sure. We're not gonna say that.
It is. Fly, Eagles, fly. That's 1940s jingle jangle that y'all be having going on.
It was gonna be loud, but boy, that one play you mess up. Boo. So I'm like, y'all know people just attracted to negative energy, so it just trickled down to the team. Don't do it. Don't do it, please. Now you gonna really think we for real. Like we like
for one play. Come on,
one play, bro.
What's wrong with this, bro? I ain't never really had to face that.
I see when the game over with, and then we walking out the stadium, we done got our ass whooped. Then boo us while we walking. That's understanding.
Don't boo us. Bro, fans rock with us. I ain't never really faced that until this year. Offense came in. I think they went 3 and out, and the crowd booed. I said, I said, not my Saints Nation. I said,
I'm telling you, like, it get them boys.
Sort of gutted. Like, no, y'all rock with us. We're Saints. We black and gold. We bleed black and gold. Y'all not bleeding black and gold at all times.
Not that play. They ain't.
So what?
I'm telling you, I've been on the other shoe of it. When I came from Detroit, we played Philly down here, and the boys had like 5 3 and outs. I'm out there lit, going crazy. Boy, they went to booing. I'm like, and I'm on the other side, like, boo, yeah, boo. I'm crunking their ass up. Yeah, boo their ass some more, Slay. Come on, boo. Boy, they don't play. I said, ooh, they dangerous, man. They dangerous. Come on.
But when the fans with you, like, that's that much more energy with you. So just stick with us. And when the crowds be going crazy, fly, Eagles, fly, doing the whole You can feel the energy through the team. So if a bad play happens, stick with the damn team.
Please.
He threw an interception. Guys, calm down. Yeah, calm down.
Mm-hmm. I know, calm down.
He's just like, we'll get it back, and then just throw out the little fly Eagles and get it right back. That'll give the team that energy that they need. Like,
look here,
it's a real thing that like there's 11 men on the field, but the 12th man is the crowd. That crowd got to come with it and stay in the game.
Look, we be in a game. They think they offensive coordinators. Run the ball, run the ball. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Hey, coach, run the ball. Give people what they want.
Coach, run the ball for they go crazy. One time we ran the ball, right, and we had a negative play, and they still cheered just because we ran that mother. We got it was 1st and 10. They say run the ball, we run that bit. Now it's 2nd and 11. Yeah, I'm like, what the is going on here? It was wild. I said, oh my goodness.
The people want what the people want.
Hey, they do. They do.
Buffalo Bills got fans jumping through chairs. Philadelphia got gangrene going crazy. We want what we want. It's not a survey. It's an impending action.
If you don't do it, we go boo your ass all game. That's how it is. That's how
it is. You got to understand your fan base. Hopefully my fan base don't go that way. You know what I'm saying? This first year, they scared me. I said, Saints Nation is turning on us.
Mm.
3 years of not going to the playoffs now. That
that's sad now.
It hurts.
It hurts now because y'all stamped now. Y'all stamped now.
That's what I'm saying.
Because I know you don't got too much longer to go now. You're trying to get a champ. You got too much.
I need it. You've been to a Super Bowl. Like if you retire today, you'd be like, damn, Slay went to a Super Bowl. Are you like, does it hurt going and not winning? I wouldn't know. I haven't even hit the stage. You tell me.
That shit hurt though. Like, that shit hurt. I was good afterwards because, you know what I'm saying, I got to be a family man. I got kids to attend to now because I'm like, hey, they done dedicated myself to like let me play this game for all season. All season, absolutely. I got to give it to them. But boy, I was like, because you don't never know when the next time you go there. You never know, bro. You never know. And you know what I'm saying? So I was hurt for a little second. I ain't gonna lie. Walked off that field, got out. But as soon as I got in the car, I got a daddy mode. Got to go in that good family mode. So
We had to just block out football and be like,
got to block out football.
Come on,
mentally,
wifey. Trip, kids.
Trip,
y'all.
come on.
What you want to do, baby?
This is a good time to go to Cancun. Come on, let's go.
I'm on the couch now trying to figure out where I'm going. I'm like, I'm going somewhere.
Hey.
Right out of exit physicals.
Right out.
You want me to get surgery? Do I have to? We'll talk about it. How long is it going to take to talk about it? I'm going somewhere. I'm going to the motherland. Like, my feelings is hurt. Like, boy,
they don't understand it, bro.
Like the amount of blood, the attention, the focus that you give, the energy you give. Bro, I was dragging my weak ass left ankle, had a high and low ankle sprain on it, but she carried it for 7 weeks. I said, what are we doing?
I feel bad.
Just
you're my dog, so I've been watching. I watch your tweets and all that.
Just
stuff
out here limping.
I watch your tweets all the time, man. I'm here to vouch for you, man. We're all the true run stopping DNs, man. I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
It's dead.
Everybody glory to sacks now, bro. Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, it's only but 2 of y'all that have been doing it for a long period of time. And I don't even want to say his name because he's a Cowboy, but you and DeMarcus Lawrence are only 2 that have been certified true rush DNs / run stoppers.
Run stoppers.
Everybody else,
run at me. Come get some.
Set. Now everybody else, they run around the block.
Man, I'm looking for contact. I'm looking for contact and smoke.
I'm telling you, ain't too many more of y'all left now. So, I mean, of course, both of them boys over there, they got the folks. They do a good bit.
No doubt. Nick be out there balling.
Nick and y'all boys, y'all too. DeMarcus Lawrence and y'all boys edge sellers now. I don't want to say his name because you're a Cowboy, but y'all some edge sellers, man. I appreciate the ones that said edge because that means the run don't get to me.
Man.
Come on.
Them years that like I done had coaches like, hey, we stopped the run up front. Not front 7, front 4. He like, let the back 7 cover, front 4 stop the run. See how much more fun you have. I'm like,
I'd have been on the team with Sue them in Detroit in that 2014 team with all them D linemen crazy. They told us y'all don't worry about no run. Thank you. I won't.
Ooh, Sue, Nick Fairley. You had
JJ, John Jones, Ziggy Ansah.
I'll say buddy with the red contacts.
Yeah. Devin Taylor.
Yeah, man.
Come on, we had some edge sellers for real. I'm talking about. Yeah,
hey, was Daryl Tapp over there? Was that Daryl Tapp?
Tapp was over there too. Yep.
Tapp
was over there. Edge set and like, well, look here. That's why I be like, dang, and everybody glorifying these sacks, but they cool and all.
They're phenomenal. They can be game changers, and that's why you get paid.
Changing. You get paid for them, but come on,
let my little guys do what little guys do. Like let them cover. Not worried about like, y'all got to plant my foot and try and take out this 330-pound old lineman. Like, remember when Trent was talking about him? It was like, man, I ain't never seen a DB run from me. I said, Trent Williams, 330 pounds. Of course, a DB gonna turn and run because they used to be able to cut you at the knees. Now you want $175 to butt up a 330 pounder? Impossible.
Come on, man. And then celebrate like you just like, of course you should pancake me. I'm 190 pounds. They be like, run my way. Duh. If I got a 330-pound motherfucker coming up, I'm gonna try to set the edge.
No doubt. Hey, whose moniker is a big ass gorilla?
Yes, come on, bro. Who the
DB's moniker is a lightning bolt, a cheetah. Something a snake, something quick, fast. And you got this man like, give me more weight. No, player, that's not gonna work out. That's like asking at that point, ask the offensive lineman to run or to catch a route on one of y'all. Impossible.
Look here, impossible. Man. What's be the bad part about it is our coaches be trying to coach us up. They're trying to take on to a big old 350-pound guy. I said, coach, what I look like trying to learn a technique to take on this dude.
There's nothing from my wrist to my shoulders that's going to do okay.
With this. It's not going to do okay with this. I'm not going to win this matchup because I'm going to set the edge, try to turn everything inside. Y'all better run. There's no technique for this. Help. That's what the technique called. Help me, please.
I'm gonna hold on. So help me.
Yes, I'm gonna set this edge as long as I can, but please help. Please.
All right. Final question. I'm gonna get you out here because I know you got playoff things to do. I don't. So anyway,
we don't play the Monday.
Oh, you're right. You got an extra day.
I got an extra day off, so I'm gonna really recover.
Now, why did you change your jersey number? You know what I'm saying? You went from the Kobe tribute to the number dudes.
Okay, so you see, my thing is though. Too. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm a big Kobe fan. So, of course, 24. So then when I saw I could get low numbers, why not get the daughter? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Because she was number 2. So I'm like, I can do that. So I'm like, and 2 is one of my favorite numbers in JUCO too. So I'm like, dang. So when I changed that first, I'm like, I can go by my JUCO number. But then I looked at it, I'm like, dang, this GG's on too. Like I had both of these experiences. Like it's just hitting me. Like I got both of them. Like now, so I'm like, I'm a real big Kobe fan. So I'll go, and he a big Eagles fan too as well. So I got him tatted on my leg, and also Detroit found out I was a big Kobe fan, and then they said we played Detroit, and he said it was his farewell tour. Man, shoot, he came in there. I was happy, bro. He came around that corner. What up, Slay? I said, know me. Oh my gosh. No, I ain't waiting on him. Oh my goodness. I'm lit. I'm in a party. I'm lit, bro. I was almost in tears. Like, I just let Kobe, dap me up, talk to me about ball a little bit. I'm like, man, look here, bro. Can you just sign my jersey, bro? Like, can you sign my jersey? Hey, nobody can't touch it. Framed up. You touch my jersey right now, I'm going to jail.
Oh, bro.
I'm going to jail. You touch my jersey. I don't even want you to touch the case. I probably could have met Kobe way more than I met him already. I only met him once, but I could have probably met him like 7 more times because he's an Eagles fan. Ain't no telling how many times he would have came to the game. I knew he'd have been at the Super Bowl. Definitely my Super Bowl run. He had probably been loving big play.
Right.
He had been talking about me on his podcasts or when he do interviews about the Philadelphia Eagles. Say he might like Slay. And I would be love to hear Kobe say my name out of his mouth, pause. But
right. From one of the GOATs of basketball to one of the biggest playmakers in Philly history.
Come on now. I would have like, man, look here. I'd have been on cloud 10.
See, I'm hurt that Kobe played with the Lakers his whole career, so I'm just hurt. Like I can never truly support. I'm from Arizona. All my life I grew up watching the Suns, and my son's best team, Western Conference Finals. Lakers knocked them out. I've been a Laker hater my entire life.
Yeah, I feel bad for you. Because I did have a chance.
No doubt. So I respect the man for his craft. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you talk about DeMarcus Lawrence, that's like, I'm like, dang, Kobe is one of the best of all time. One of the respectable.
Easily.
But like I can't buy his jersey. Like could never.
That's crazy.
Okay. No, that makes sense then. It's okay. So we went from Kobe to Gigi that fast.
Yeah.
Shout out to Big Play Slay. Bro, I appreciate you for tuning in, bro. Like,
already.
We didn't even talk about the JUCO route because we've done that before on the other podcast. We've done that already before. But I appreciate you for tuning in, tapping in. I'm gonna wish you well for your playoff run. You go get one because I'll just be here watching. Tune in on Monday.
I'm gonna try to do it for us old heads, man. The 30 Club.
Man, you know what I'm saying? Do it for the legacy one time. I appreciate you, my boy.
I already appreciate you.
Yes, Sirski. Man, I appreciate my guy Slay for joining the podcast. I appreciate the fans out here showing love to Off the Edge, the podcast. It's been a hell of a ride for the Saints season, but we won't be done with the podcast. We're going to keep on going through the playoffs and on and on and on. It won't stop. So thank you for everything, guys. Tell your friends about us. Tune back in next week. Thank you for listening. I'm asking y'all to leave a 5-star rating, a review, and follow on Apple Podcasts, the iHeartRadio app, or wherever you get your podcast. Shout out Jacob Puser from the 1500 Sound Academy in Los Angeles for creating original music for the podcast. Hey, thank you. Peace, love, blessings. Can't wait to start my villain arc. We're going live. We're going straight up start training like it's going to be a Rocky montage. All I want is a Super Bowl. We got to start winning the offseason today. Till I see y'all next, stay blessed. Peace.